Hey guys, Dr. Andy here. Today I want to talk to my desk workers. All right, all of you guys who are developing neck and upper back pain and headaches and tension headaches specifically and shoulder problems, right? And even some numbness tingling down into the hands. I want to address the best way to sit at your workstation so that you are the least likely going to hurt yourself, all right? So even before COVID, pre-pandemic, we saw a ton of desk worker related injuries in the upper back and the neck pain, even with your fancy desk setup and your ergonomic setup at work with your fancy chairs, right? And then we moved home and we started working at our kitchen table and all of these problems just skyrocketed. So today I want to address it. If you've got a nice workstation at home, it's still good to review this. And if you've got a nice station at work, it's good to review this. And if you are working from home, make sure you watch this video and try and make some of these changes so that we are less likely to develop some upper back and neck pain, okay? The first thing is, let's talk about how we're sitting in our chair, all right? Most of us want to sit back and recline in that chair, right? But if you're reclining, if you're sitting all of the way back, you lose some of the arch in the lower back, and you are going to have to strain to reach with your upper back, which will develop the neck and the upper back pain, right? So the best place to sit in your chair is actually to come forward a little bit. Not all the way on the edge, but come halfway through. That way your back is able to maintain a proper upright posture. We're not going to be rolling this way, we're not going to be coming too far forward, but nice and straight up, okay? From here, we have to worry about our shoulders. So a lot of us are going to want to come too far forward if we lean like this, right? We can't do that. We have to make sure that we're nice and upright and we bring our shoulders back. The best way to do that is to think about locking your elbows by your side, all right? So elbows close in by your side, or we're going to want to have the desk at about a 90-degree angle. So what I mean by that is the keyboard and the mouse not too high, not too low. We want it at 90 degrees so that our forearm is parallel with the floor, okay? Locking our elbows in, arms parallel with the floor, so elbows at 90 degrees, head upright as much as we can. In order to do this computer screen is a little bit too low for me, but it would need to be higher. I want your eyes at about midpoint of the screen, so this screen would have to be up a little bit higher, all right? In order to keep your keyboard and mouse in the right place, it's going to have to be close enough, right? Because we want that elbow at 90 degrees. If the keyboard is too far away, you'll know because it'll move forward, right? So elbow at 90 degrees, bring the keyboard in, mouse as well. Whatever you use the most frequently, have it right here within this degree. So if you actually take your hands and keeping your elbows at 90 and you just go in and out like this is where you want everything that you're going to use the most frequent. Whether that's a calculator, your keyboard, your mouse, you keep it all right here. And whatever you use least frequently, you start to put it out farther and farther. Oh, you don't use your pen very much, make sure it's out here. Oh, you don't use your sticky notes a lot, make sure it's out here. But whatever you use a lot, make sure it's right in here, okay? Same thing with your lower legs. I know you can't see it right now, but your hips will naturally sit properly as long as you're not sitting too far back or sitting too far forward. If you're nice kind of about midway up through the chair, if you're nice and upright, the hips will be in the right position, and your knees should be at 90 degrees in the same way that your elbows are at 90 degrees, okay? And head upright, so you're looking about midway through the screen. If you have any specific questions about your workstation, always remember that you can reach out to me, ask me questions, and we can try and figure out your specific situation, all right? Remember to live with passion, not pain, and I'll see you next time.